My name is Uwe Hograve. I'm lead faculty for the analytics program in the College of Professional Studies here at Northeastern University. And I'm here today with Alice Mello, a member of the faculty of the analytics program. We would like to talk at the beginning of this video about connecting analytics with day-to-day experiences. When you look into that, what is happening all around you, and you order an Uber, you go to Airbnb, if you select a flight, all of those companies use analytics in different shapes and forms. They connect with your user experience, they try to personalize, customize the experiences, and use all kinds of new technologies to be able to do that, to provide this great user experience for you. And at the same time, by doing so, allowing them to be on the forefront of developments and developing an analytic environment, analytical culture that will allow them to be in a competitive advantage position and advance their business. Analytics, in other words, is in all professions at all stages during the supply chain, the developments that are going on all around you. Would you agree with that, Alice?
Yeah. I also think that we have a little bit of changing on how the professions are evolving, right? We used to have, data analytics is not something necessarily new, but it has been transformed, and the need for that is just increasing more and more. Way back 30 years ago, we have a lot of report writers, for example, and they was the one that would be putting the results of the data out there, reporting on the data. But just reporting on the data is not enough. Right? Nowadays, we have more data and we have more demands for analytics. So if you look at any job posting or anywhere, you don't see a reporter writer anymore. That profession is gone with the wind. Right now, we really, everything, it included analytics on the title pretty much. Yes, you are still working with data, you're still reporting the data, but you have to give meaning to the data now. Right? You have to tell a story. You have to be able to express that in a more concise way, a lot of visualizations. So
yeah, I guess compared to the past, we are able to be agile with big data. There's much more data out there than in the past. Then we had small data, if you like, and we were able to be agile. Now with big data, we are agile by using modern technology in all different areas that we already talked about. And this will allow us to be at that forefront in development. And for that purpose, we need a workforce that is able to live up to those kind of expectations, right?
Right. And then actually, interesting enough is that what before used to be done mainly by the report writer, now it's like in every single profession, you have to be the one doing the analysis. There is no such a thing as very centralized, one person just dealing with the data. Mostly every profession, you have to be able to analyze the data that you're working with. And then in different data, some with small data, some with big data, some with cloud data, unstructured, structured, but you have to know now I'm dealing with the data and I have to be analyzing it and making sure also that it has good quality to present. So more and more, everyone has to be doing that job.
That's right. So analytics is not just a degree that you earn. Analytics is embedded in many professions. And the good and solid understanding of analytics will help you not only to get better at your job, but potentially even advance in your career. The competencies that are required to be able to master are different folds. So there are those that we call the hard competencies, And this is advanced analytics, business intelligence. We talk about mathematics and statistics, and the tools, of course. But next to it, what you are saying is you also need to be able to communicate with data, right? You need to be able to lead with data and put this into a project management framework. And like we discussed earlier, you also need to have something that we like to call business analytics agility, creativity, critical thinking, and the opportunity to really put all of that into a framework that allows you to embed it into business processes.
What do you think are the types of jobs now available?
First of all, we have to say that all the data that we see indicates that there's a huge demand in the job market for analytics. Some numbers that we see, they talk about 2.73 million jobs in the year 2020. And those jobs, like we discussed, are either specific analytics degrees or certain concentrations that you learn in your pursuit of lifelong learning that will allow you to better understand analytics and embed it into your processes, right? So if we talk about an analyst degree and the jobs that is available for that, that could be in human resources, for example. Those jobs can be in management analytics, marketing analytics, market research. We talk about finance, we talk about supply chain management. So there are many different jobs available out there that really require those kind of skills or competencies that we talked about earlier. So the sectors are really from HR to analytics, to market research and management. But next to it, of course, you also have data science, right?
Yep.
Any suggestions about data science and jobs in data science?
Oh, data science is just involve more coding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Involving more crossing analytics with computer science.
Right.
So you have to be a bit more savvy in that way because you're going to be doing coding using tools that are not like heavy, hard programming, but you're still coding and you're still going to be debugging your code. So you need to have a better understanding and of the data behind the scenes of the computer and some really basics in coding. But the data science professions are very catered to engineering. It's mathematics too, but statistician, mathematics, and engineers seem to be like what is more requested in the data science domain, plus the analytical skills.
So, in analytics, what we say is in an analytics education, we open the door a little bit to data science, right? So, for example, if you study analytics at Northeastern here at the MPSA, you will you're of course exposed to the programming languages, right? So like Python, for example, are Shiny, right? That we use for data visualization. And what you will understand is how to apply those to business or organizational issues and how to solve them.
We have a course in modeling itself, right?
Right, that's right.
That use the predictive models, and that's part of what the data scientists do.
That's exactly right. And that modeling course, as a decision maker, will allow you to ask the right questions, to be able to apply that kind of techniques to your problems and the issues that you try to solve in a business environment.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, as I mentioned, the data analytics has their own profession. Even if you Google and search analytics, everything that has analytic in the title, it's certainly related, and you need a lot of good data analytics skills. Right. But in your day-to-day job, more and more, you're going to have some of that going on.
That's
too,
right.
But the data science is a little bit more advanced. I would put it that way. I mean, you need some more skills for that. But you can't do that without the analytics skills
No way.
anyway. It's
No
just
way.
like one building on top of the other.
That's right.